everybody. Welcome to Home is Where My Dog Is. I am Mark.
I'm Alex. Sorry, I was reaching for my Modelo because this is gonna be an interesting episode.
It's gonna be an episode where we need to drink a little bit.
Well, let's get into it. It is hey Mark, do you keep anything from your wife?
So yeah, this episode we're kind of talking about the things where like we have to keep things from the wife. What happened to the dog? Because it's like, you know what, this doesn't need to be a fight, or this doesn't need to be a thing where like she's gonna be, oh, were you really paying attention?
Yeah.
Like, were you being responsible? Like, I am the responsible dog owner. Like, I am the caretaker for this dog. I am 90% of this dog's life. And I will fight anybody on that number, including my wife. And she knows it. So
I'm like 70. I'm going to just cut you off. I'm like 70. I've got a great partner at home who, like, you know, my wife handles a bit of everything. I'm not the responsible partner. However, I am the more available partner.
And I will lay it on the line. So here's the truth with our dog is that I pay for everything dog related, but we share vet bills.
I pay for as much as I'm allowed to. I get a lot of Venmos.
In terms of like caretaking, I take the dog on all his walks.
Yeah.
Like I wake up in the morning and take him. She does not have to do that. I take him at night, like well after she's gone to bed. Like if there's something in terms of schedule, I have to figure out the fix.
Which we talk about. Yep.
And then she likes to feed him because she wants to feel close. Like she gets to give him stuff, and she also gets to give him treats because she wants to have the attention with, you know, the treats that I purchased.
Hilarious. Speaking of treats, we potentially are working on, we're always looking for sponsors for the episode. We'll get into some updated treat talk in later episodes because we've had some amazing advances in some of the food and diets we've had with our dogs. That's a big topic. But my wife does not know my truest feelings about some of the things with the dog.
So you got to elaborate on that.
I know. I'm afraid to talk about it because she knows where I live. So a big thing we've talked about in previous episodes was like leashes and, you know, let's just call it the apparatuses.
Oh yeah. So funny enough, last night was 4th of July. I used the short leash because I was like, oh, if we go up to look at the fireworks from the roof, like he's going to bitch and moan. And I was like, oh, let's just take him up with us. He was chill with all the fireworks. So it's been a long time since I had used that leash. And then I took him out to the street to like pee a little bit. And I was like, God, I hate this leash.
Yeah.
The 6-foot stock standard leash is terrible. Like I am all about the retractable 16-footer.
And my wife fought me on it for so long, but then there was like a weekend where we had all the dogs and all this drama. And I'm going to be honest, having that retractable leash is such a game changer. I know there's, you know, comment section, please let me know otherwise, but I know there's a lot of hemming and hawing, but it is the most comfortable and relaxed way I've ever walked a dog, let alone my dog.
How did you come to find that out?
You got it for me. Remember I was like, one day you left one of the old ones here and I'm like, I know my wife hates this. And so I started using it secretly. I would only use it on our walks. I would only use it.
But what made you go like, I should give this a shot? Was it me telling you, or were you like, oh, I was short a leash? Or no, I just wanted to like give it a shot?
I think it was just time to come because of the stupid freaking leash I got for Terry prior that I still have. And it is what is it? 6-foot leash, 8-foot leash?
You have a 6-foot leash.
Describe it for me.
It's like, it's extra thick.
It's about 1.5 inches. And
it's double walled.
Yep.
So it is like really heavy duty. And it's heavy dutier than any of the leashes I have for Noodle, a much bigger dog that is a puller.
Yeah.
And it is
clunky. It's annoying. It's hard to use.
It's adorned as if it would wrap pan flutes or if it would be a poncho.
Listen, a lot of white people definitely move to the area where they fabricate this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can get this for pennies on the dollar at a very colorful event of sorts. The mariachis that played my various quinceañeras probably had this material on them.
If I had to describe the color scheme of it,
that my family went to,
it would be
no, it's an amazing piece of color. And you know me, I'm wearing black today, but you know me, I love a good punch of color. I love a good accessory. I like a good functional piece of equipment, as we have learned here in the studio. But man, does this leash suck.
I couldn't imagine walking Noodle.
It's a culturally appropriated leash.
It is so... It would be something that Ugly Betty would wear in like early episodes.
Oh my God. It is the worst. So it is literally one of the worst manufactured like dog items I have. I have toys, dog toys that have more functionality than this leash provides. It is cumbersome to use, does not attach well.
It's so heavy.
It's heavy.
So heavy.
It's heavier than my dog.
Even when I've walked your dog, like, because your dog wants to walk right by your side.
Yeah.
Which is not something that my dog wants to do. Like, I don't need, and because it's so heavy, you can't hold the leash by its end. You have to hold it by the middle.
You have to wrap it.
You have to wrap it. Or what I would do is I would just sling it over my shoulder and just walk. And then like, he's not going to pull hard enough that I can't just grab it. But like, it's cumbersome.
No, I'm done with it too. I really am. Like, I'm not going to like
insert photo here.
I want to. I was just about to say I want to, but I'm not going to like shout them out because my wife really likes using that leash.
Why does she like
the retractable?
Why does she like that leash?
Maybe she's trying to connect with me. I don't know. I hate the leash. You know what's funny? I think I helped order it.
I feel like you should play a little game and just be like, I really need to talk to you, honey. I'm very uncomfortable about what this leash says on the street. Like, don't you know these colors could get this dog killed?
I mean, they borderline are offensive. They really are. And the fact that I have tried to hide it, I've even broken out a vet leash that they give you when you have to, when you get your dog, that weird rope thing. And then I've also broken out the original leash Terry has had because we had all the dogs over recently. And I realized how much better those leashes are than this orange debacle of material I have.
I miss when you had the rope.
It's the rope, yeah.
And the rope was... Like the handle was so busted.
Oh, I know. But it was like a ergonomic friendly BS.
Sure.
Sure, I know. A piece of string would do better than this orange.
So you would say you hate this thing. You don't talk to your wife about.
My wife knows I tolerate it. And I'm playing games. Because in the morning, when we go to walk our dog in the morning, the only negative thing I have about the retractable leash is that I keep forgetting to pack bags, a whole other conversation. But every morning I always go, they're both right there. And I grab the retractable and I see her beat me to it with the other leash. So I'm like, all right.
See, when I went to go walk your dog the other day, the leash was already attached to the harness, and I went, no.
Oh, ready? That's something I don't tell my wife. And this episode's kind of been about me right now. I do not. So we had a conversation. You're like, hey, make sure you unhook the harness from any leash, regardless of the leash. The amount of times I've had to unhook that leash from the harness,
I'm sure, is
beyond the amount of times I've been talked to about it. Just saying. I hate that leash. I don't use that leash. I know it's not me.
Let's see. Things I don't tell my wife about. I tell my wife about every poop my dog takes because I can't help it.
I'm not good at that.
But like, so right now my dog does this thing, and I think have you seen my dog not projectile vomit, but barf?
Yes, there's a difference.
Where he does the like... No, what my dog will do is he'll stop and he'll sit very pretty. and then he'll sit there for like 15 seconds. Then all of a sudden, his ears will start to do this.
Hilarious.
And his head will start bobbing, ears going back, bobbing head, bobbing head, bobbing head. And then he'll start to stand up, and then he'll do it, and he'll keep going, and he'll walk for about 10 feet until he just goes, ah. I don't like, and here's the thing is what he'll do is he'll eat some grass because maybe his stomach is upset.
I've read that.
And then the grass, if he eats grass, he is going to throw up, and it will be within 20 minutes. So like this morning, it was one of those like, oh shit, he's about to throw up. And this is the moment I will put the video right here.
Yeah.
I took video this morning, so everybody's probably like, you're an asshole. I don't tell her about all the times he throws up because otherwise she'd just be worried sick.
That's crazy. Man, I don't know how much time we have left. I don't want to take away, but I don't send enough pictures of people's dogs to their owners, period. Don't ever ask me to take care of it. If you want a picture every hour on the hour, it's not happening. I do not update Mel as much as she updates me with how Terry's doing at home.
Oh, funny. I update my wife all damn day with the dog. If I'm like out of town, I'm like, hey, how you doing? She's like, oh, I'm feeling good. How's the dog doing?
You just jump right into it.
Yeah. I'm like, how's my boy?
Yeah, no, I'm a very big, like, I miss my dog when I see other people's dogs.
Yeah.
That's a whole other, like, thing. Noodle, I'm sorry. I don't like seeing other people's dogs first.
Oh, yeah. Totally fine. I get it. Like, we were overseas for this trip, and we saw a bunch of huskies, and I was all, puppy dog. And Gina's like, but luckily, what's nice is our dog sitter, like, she'll send a recap video of the end of it. That was not something we asked for, but like once she started doing it, it was like, oh, I love this. This is great. And I'll respond and be like, oh my God, that's so funny. Thank you. Like, love this. But it's not something we asked for, but like, I'm not going to say no to.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's funny to see like.
That's a good topic. Sorry.
It's funny to see like, so this last week and a half, like getting him reacclimated to like the schedule of our life. Like there's little things on our walks where like we walk on the sidewalk and we go up, we go around.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
I'm seeing through these videos that like, oh, she let him steer the walk. And so he was going in all kinds of people's backyards and garages. Cause like when I'm watching some of these videos, I'm like, wait, she was in that house.
Yeah.
Like she's deep in their garage. Like, what is she doing in there? Where is she going? Like she's just trying to explore other people's apartment complexes.
Hilarious.
And I'm like, what is going on?
How many
here?
friends does Noodle really have?
And that's the other thing is we're like, hey, like he does not get along with this dog or this dog or this dog. And then the video is like, she's letting him like be on right outside that dog's window, just like staring at him. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What other things do you not tell your wife about? I don't tell them about the street eats.
Oh, that's interesting. So they only listen to it on the episode. Wow.
I don't tell my wife that like I have this thing every night. Every night I put my wife to bed. We go for a walk, come home, I turn out the lights, and I start doing dishes. And I'll do dishes. And when I finish dishes, he is now at the kitchen and he is ready. He is like, I get a treat when Dad's done with the dishes. And he is like conditioned for that. So I give him like a greenie or like we'll shred some chicken and give it to him. So he gets his night chicken every night. And so he like, that's his little thing of like, and I want to share it with my wife that she doesn't understand like the little things. There's this whole routine that she's not privy to.
Damn.
Where like he gets his night chicken and then he'll run to bed. I'll watch some TV with some headphones in or something like that. And then he will fart, get out of bed, go lay somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then he'll pass out in the middle of the living room. I go brush my teeth. When I brush my teeth, that tells him, hey, he's really going to bed now and I should go to bed. And then like this whole routine.
Yeah.
It's well orchestrated. A wife has no clue
Wow.
that we have this whole like
Back and forth system.
thing.
And yeah, that's amazing. I don't have that.
She just goes, I go to bed and then I wake up and the dog is all like in the morning.
Yeah. I don't have that. Terry's a lazy fuck. He really is. But he is one thing he's consistent about is he'll make sure I need to go to bed. He'll pout because he sleeps with us. He will pout. That's a big thing. But there's not a lot I don't tell my wife about Terry because she's constantly asking. The one thing she will never know about unless she listens to this episode, which she won't, is the amount of treats and the reason why my dog is overweight. My dog is overweight because of me, and it's going to continue. And I'm going to gaslight my dog and my wife 99% of the time while my dog is overweight. I also, and my wife claims to not believe this, I walk this dog way more than my wife does.
Oh, I know you walk your dog more than her. Yeah.
She won't claim that, so I don't know if that's something she doesn't know. But she does. She pretends to not know that.
I like when we got our dog, we were very specific on like, hey, we don't want to have those dogs that look like a sausage with little legs because everybody like feeds him scraps from the table. So like we don't feed him scraps at the table. Like he gets his food. He has a variety of treats. But this week I've been really bad. Like I've got like this tortilla that's like, it's the last tortilla and it was like stuck to another one. So then it's kind of like,
it's like still good. Like
you're not going to use it to wrap anything because this tortilla would rip. And so like we've also found over the last year, like my dog loves tortillas.
Yeah, my dog
like there was something in the past where he was getting tortillas. So like, I'm like making a little ball and I toss it across the room and he'll zoom to it. Nom. Throw it over there. Nom. So he's been getting some tortillas while she doesn't know about it.
No street eats this week?
What?
No street eats this week?
Man, let me think. We had he did pull out a
Good for him.
pork rib from up the hill.
Pork rib.
Yeah, just the...
We still have not talked about Ivy Bush food.
No, Ivy Bush food was last week where he got the quesadilla.
I know, but it's
the tortilla chip and the taco.
Oh, hilarious. Yeah, but magical carrots.
We haven't talked about the magical carrots.
Yeah, there's a good amount of
like
food
that was
apps.
a weird one.
Food apps are coming up.
Yeah.
Because Terry got it's not his first time, but Terry has now started seeking out spicy food. Convinced. We'll explain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, any street eats for you?
No, we're pretty good. He's going back to we're the ideal dog owners. Our child is perfect. Everyone else is full of shit. No, including my dog on the 7:30 walk. But no, nothing really crazy. We've been going on so many walks lately. The big walks have been really tiring him out. He has been just going to the front, pooping, which is about 30 feet away, coming home. He's not, ever since that episode with the thumb bite, he ain't walking anymore.
He's like, I'm not about these adventures.
Yeah. I got to lose weight, Dad. That's what he's telling me.
Yeah.
Stop feeding me chicken.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, no street eats.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's been another episode of Home is Where My Dog Is. And make sure you like and subscribe. Get us 5 stars. Tell us what you want to hear more about. Tell us something that we should experiment with the dogs. Tell us things that we should know because we are learning as we go along. We're still good dog dads, but we're still learning dog dads.
Yeah. Hope you guys are having a good day.
Peace.